Today I'm filming the 2020 Lexus 350L. This vehicle competes against the BMW X5 and also its bigger rival, the Toyota Highlander. So my question for today's video is, how does the 350 RX stand up to the other competition? So looking here under the hood of the RX, this has the company's 3.5 liter V6. It makes 290 horsepower, 263 foot-pounds of torque. It's paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission. As this one sits, it weighs around 4,400 pounds. Fuel economy numbers are 19 in the city, 26 on the highway, and 22 combined. Regular gas is recommended to put in this thing, and you also can tow around 3,500 pounds. So closing the hood of the RX, looking here, my Tesla does have the triple beam LED headlights. They look so phenomenal, even in this daytime, as you guys can see here, with these LED turn signal, with this LED daytime running light. There's some front parking sensors here, LED fog lights here, lower part of your bumper. This spindle grille here is massive. It reminds me of the Toyota Avalon, but this is way bigger. There is a front-facing camera. But let's look at the side proportions of the RX 350. Looking at the side proportions of the Lexus RX, starting with these tires and wheels, these are Michelin. They're a 235/55 width tire. They're wrapped in a 20-inch rim design. I like the multi-spoke finish here. You get 4 disc brakes for all 4 wheels. My Tesla does have this LED sight marker here with a standard size sunroof. Also with these flush mounted roof rails. Your wheelbase is 109.8 with overall length of 192.5. And also there is this floating roof design here. But let's look at the rear of the Lexus RX 350. The rear of the Lexus RX 350, looking at these taillights, these are a full LED design. I actually like the L's that Lexus mimics in their taillight design. There is some badging here with the RX 350 L badge, which stands for the long wheelbase. Your Lexus emblem, which is here, standard backup camera. Here, lower part of your diffuser here, there's some aluminum trim, rear parking sensor as well. Open up the cargo back here. It is a power liftgate. When it opens up, it reveals that you get around 18.4 cubic feet of space. With all seats folded down, you get 56.8. But just to keep in mind, the Toyota Highlander gets a little bit more space if you're looking to carry more things in here. With this low floor here, there's a nice little cubby tray here to put your tonneau cover. But overall, let's hop into the RX and see how that interior looks. Looking at the exterior design language of the Lexus RX 350, I actually like the spindle grille with the triple beam premium headlights here. They look very sleek. It gives the car more of an aggressive look. Looking at the key fob is in this plastic, but the key has a nice sturdy feel to it, which has the unlock, lock, your trunk release, and also a panic button. So walking up to the RX here, you can rest your finger here. That locks the door, and to unlock it, Lexus does a sensor behind the door handle. Open up this interior. My Tesla does have a two-tone interior here. It looks really nice. But getting inside the RX 350 here and closing the door, it has a traditional SUV step-in height. The door sounds nice and solid. So to start up the RX, put your foot on the brake and press the start button here. Get inside, the door materials here are going to be a leatherette material with this chrome accented door handle here. See on the window stocks have a nice click to them. Your automatic high beam switch here with your tailgate release, your heads-up display, heated steering wheel. Also a 360 camera does a parameter scan around the whole vehicle just in case you want to see what was around your vehicle. The upper part of your dashboard here has this soft touch ejection molded plastic with some leather material here as well. Like I mentioned, it does have the heads-up display, but it's right here. It's not picking up on the camera because the light from the outside is coming in. The steering wheel has this nice gloss black material here. Nice leather upholstery here as well. Paddle shifters. This does have the 8-speed automatic transmission. Your volume controls, your phone controls are here. Your Lexus badge, which is here as well. This is a power tilt telescoping steering wheel. Good adjustability as well. Your back and track buttons are here with your adaptive cruise control, which is its old stock, which is here with your lane departure, for collision warning. A lot of safety stuff when it comes to Lexus. This does have the Lexus System 2.0. Putting the RX into reverse here, you have this backup camera here, rear trajectory, distance marker with a top-down 360 view. And kicking over here to the left here, you have a manual mode. Like I mentioned, you do have the actual paddles here. putting it back into park. And auto hold is here, electronic parking brake, 3-level heated and cool seats, which is a nice feature. The cool seats in here, they work pretty good. They keep you cold during these hot summer days. If you guys hear that noise in the back, that's the actual fan here. You have the Lexus touchscreen interface here. But this is the first Lexus to get the 12.3 Lexus system. Here, as you can see, the map display is very snappy. You guys hear that loud chirping sound or buzzing sound. You can turn that off. The infotainment system here, but looking back here at the maps, it's pretty snappy, gets you from point A to point B. I'm surprised Lexus actually made this a touchscreen instead of using this trackpad here that a lot of people complain about on their other models here. 2 USB ports, a 12 volt is here, a nice storage to rest your phone, 2 cup holders here, different drive modes, which is eco. You can press for normal, sport. It does change the throttle response, the transmission, your stability controller. I like this fake looking wood trim here. Is nice leatherette stitched down here as well. A nice portion here to rest your wrist on, so as you can touch this through this pad here. But going back out, it does take a little curve step to learn how to work the actual Lexus system here. I'm gonna go back to the actual face here, but Lexus will give you some back buttons here just in case you were to get a little confused. Here, going to the apps here, it's telling me that it needs to be updated, but as you guys can see, this 12.3 inch is very large, and they offer this in the Toyota Highlander as well for 2020. The upper part of your dashboard here that has this nice leather material, soft touch injection molded plastic. I like this aluminum style trim here, looks really nice. Your glove box here is damped and it's lined with felt. It's a very massive size glove box. The seats in here are very plush. They hold you in place. Like I mentioned, they're 3-level heated and cool seats, but above me you only have this standard size sunroof. I'm surprised my Tesla doesn't actually have a panoramic sunroof. But overall, let's hop into the back seat here, because Lexus had done a pretty good job of showing their interior with the nice high quality materials. But let's hop into the second and third row. So to get into the third row here of the Lexus RX 350, you can pull this handle here and the seat will slide forward. Just got to push it just a little bit. And looking here, there is a nice aisleway to get into the third row here. I'm gonna get inside. Okay, with this seat pushed a little forward to the next click, Lexus says you get around 22 inches of leg room with this RX 350 here. But mind you, Lexus does offer a RX 450L. There's your climate controls here on the left side of the vehicle with your air vents here. The materials back here are going to be hard touch plastic. I have plenty of headroom here. 2 cup holders here. I'm surprised Lexus didn't make this a third row back here instead of making a jumper seat. But I'm gonna hop into the second row really quick and show you how the space looks up here. Pushing this second row back, I'm gonna sit in this one and show you guys how much foot room I have here. It's kind of tight. This is with the seat actually pushed one click forward, but once you push it all the way back, oh my god, you basically are not gonna have any legs if you're trying to sit in that third row. But I think Lexus should make the 350L a little bit longer to accommodate people in that third row. But you can slide the seat forward and back here, as like I mentioned. But to sit back there, I think it's reserved for kids. But the materials back here are gonna be nice leatherette material. There is this chrome accented door handle here. There's a sunshade here to keep additional light out. 2 map pockets here, rear climate control, rear air vents back here. 3-level heated seats, 2 quick fast charging USB ports here. The floor back here is nice and flat. Lexus rates the second row here at 33 inches of leg room. But let's take the Lexus RX out and see how it performs. Starting off in the 2020 Lexus RX 350L, Lexus offers this in the 450L just in case you want the bigger version of this. And they offer this in a hybrid powertrain as well, which is a 3.5 liter V6, which makes 308 horsepower, 247 foot-pounds of torque. I'm surprised Lexus didn't put their 10-speed automatic transmission. They gave it a CVT, which you guys know how I feel about CVTs. They're too buzzy for my taste. I don't like the sound of a CVT. But the hybrid does get good fuel economy with 29 in the city and 28 on the highways. Very good fuel economy numbers for a SUV in that size. But starting off here in the RX 350, I'm gonna do a slight acceleration run really quick. Floor from the stop. It cut power there a little bit. Lexus says 0 to 60 in 7.1 seconds, which is pretty good for a car this size. Overall length is 190 inches long, so you can definitely fit a family especially in that third row is a little tight. I think that's going to be reserved for kids, especially with the second row. The captain's chairs are my favorite. I love captain's chairs, but unfortunately that's an actual option that you have to pay for. The seats in here are very plush. They're comfortable, nice leather. You do get this heads-up display that you can see very nice and crisp and clear in here. The steering wheel has this nice gloss black piano plastic here. But visibility out of the RX is really good. These big side mirrors. It does have blind spot monitoring, which you have to pay an option for. Surprised Lexus didn't make it standard. But I'm gonna do a brake torque here. Cut power there a little bit. But this being the company's 3.5 liter, which makes 290 horsepower, it does pretty good. Puts the power down just fine. The ride quality here is very plush. It's very soft, very floaty. Steering feel is very playful. This does have the 8-speed automatic transmission. It handles pretty good. The 8-speed is very shifty, very quick shifting, 8-speed automatic transmission. This has the Lexus 2.0 safety system, so it has emergency braking and rear cross traffic alert. You guys check out the end of the video and see how much this RX 350 costs. So after spending time with the 2020 Lexus RX 350L, if you always wanted a luxury cruiser, the RX has your name on it. So how much does a RX cost? Starting price for my tester is $53,300. It does have some additional equipment, which is the blind spot monitoring. Second, captain's chairs, also the cold weather package, the triple beam LED headlights, and the 12.3 navigation system with the Mark Levinson 15 speaker sound system, which sounds pretty good as well. With the cargo net, the cargo mat. My tester stickers for $63,020, including destination. I'd like to give a special thanks to the marketing team here at Lexus of West Kendall. And also, if you're looking to purchase a 350L, make sure you guys come to Lexus of West Kendall and ask for one of the marketing agents here. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at Drive On Reviews, and please keep subscribing to my YouTube channel. I'll catch you all in the next video.